Welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. Uh, Today we're gonna take a new adventure as Aloy, and so I will say I've already pre-recorded this video, but I did not get any of the audio, so I'm gonna have to commentate this whole video as we go. But I hope you guys enjoy. 100%. I hope you guys enjoy. I love the look of this game. It is so nice. And the fact that I don't know what I'm about to be doing in this game is a bit hard to commentate because I'm about 4 videos in, I want to say. But I know the game looks beautiful. And I'm going to try and take you step by step of what I'm doing. I know right now I have to go talk to Rost. He's trying to get me ready for the proving, which is a way to prove myself to make me be a part of the tribe. I know I'm going to take some time out to just look at the world because it's so stunning in PlayStation 5. The remastered version is amazing. So if you never played the original, 100% check out the remastered.
You're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
So I realized I missed out on a little story mission. It had the little diamond emblem because she was going to say anything else, and I think he was going to tell her to talk to somebody else, like a little side mission, to do like crafting and like hunting stuff like that for this older lady who doesn't mind talking to an outcast. But I know right now we're gonna head up. To be honest, I can't tell you what I'm gonna do, but I know we're gonna go kill some stuff, and we're gonna go looking for, I think it's blaze powder, so we can make flame arrows for a later mission. And I know I'm gonna say this later on in this game, that I think the reason Rost is so hard on her is, one, he does care about her. Two, I think since he knows she wants to take the proving, once she does that, she won't be able to talk to him anymore. He'll still be an outcast, and she'll be part of the tribe. And I'm not too sure why he respects the tribe so much, but I would love to know the background lore on how he got exiled, or how he got, ooh, he's an exiled devil. I just realized that, shout out to Rost. But what did he do to become exiled? They never, or an outcast, they never talk about it. So I'm always kind of curious about what's going on. Right now I'm looking at the map. I was trying to see where I want to go, what I want to do. And I think I'm just going to go get my tripcaster. And I know that guy said something rude. I don't even need to like hear what's going on to know that that dude said something about me being an outcast. Even though I'm the best person here. They're just jealous. But we're going to make our way over this way. And I'll see you guys whenever I get to my destination. Okay, so we've made it to our destination. I know we're trying to get blaze off the back of Striders so I can make flame arrows. So we're gonna do that. Whenever I threw this rock, I don't know why I thought it would just alert one enemy and not all of them, which was fine because they just got on alert. They didn't see me. So I know I'm gonna just have to go straight for it and just on the attack,
Okay, now what?
which nice shot. I'm gonna say I always surprise myself on the shots that I do make in this game. But I also have to say, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this video. If you've seen it, let me know down in the comments. Have you beat the game? Have you played the second one? And it's also kind of weird commentating this video after playing it because I'd rather give you a live reaction. But the videos after this will be live reactions because if I have to do this again, I'm not too sure I'm going to remember what I'm doing, especially if it's later on in the videos. But I know for right now, we're going to go ahead and collect these. And we're going to move on, because I think I have just enough materials to almost craft the flame arrows. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be right after this.
That'll help.
Which I think this one right here, that's right in front of me, I think he's one that just ran away before. Maybe not because he has more health than the other did. But I've always also noticed that the spear does so much damage. I feel like in this game, and I could be wrong, I mean it's been years since I played it, but I feel like the spear is, you know, your main damage maker. And when it comes down to the bow, that's just to knock parts off. And the more parts you knock off, the more vulnerable they are. So you'll be able to do more damage in the long run. And I just got to get this one straggler that's over here. And I also noticed in the beginning, I was taking a lot of damage just from some of the basic enemies. And I totally wasn't thinking about the fact that I'm just wearing some boar hide armor. It has no protection whatsoever. And see, so now I'm going to craft my flame arrows. I'm not going to use them just yet. They'll come in handy later. For what? You'll have to tune in and keep watching to see. It does get, I guess, stressful later on. I'm not too sure. Like I said, honestly, not even gonna lie to you, don't remember what happens. I remember the missions, but I have no idea what like my mindset was at that point. And I'm surprised that hit did not knock him down. And I'm surprised I didn't die, because he hit me pretty hard in the chest. Any normal Indian would have died. So maybe I missed the first hit, because that one knocked him down instantly. Even if they're at full health, I can pretty much knock them down to half health. Oh, that's right. So we had to visit Kursk to go get our trip caster. And so I finished all that with the blaze. I know I'm going to kill this turkey because you have to hunt. Hunting is important because you can get pouches or upgrade your pouches. Upgrade, well, yeah, the pouches, but like how much you can store, because the amount of arrows you carry are going to be very important later on.
Well, 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 an outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me that you've got yourself a tripcaster. Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Also, if you notice how he said anything
I guess
else,
that concludes our business.
I think that would have been an alternate story, a line I could have done.
Time to meet
I'm not
Rost at the
too
North
sure,
Gate.
because in the beginning, Rost even had something that said anything else and had that little diamond icon. And I think if I would have chose it, he would have gave me a mission, a little side mission to talk to some older lady about hunting to upgrade my pouches. But I didn't do it. But since I've already played the game way, like when it first came out, I already knew about that. And now I want to say I'm just still just getting as much resources as I can because I know it's going to come in handy later on. Like I said, there's things I want to buy, there's upgrades I want to do, and I'm going to need materials to do that. Like I haven't even used any of my skill points yet. I don't think I have too many, but I know I haven't used any yet. I don't think it'll be like 2 more episodes before I really start using the perks and upgrades.
That's it. I'm already gone.
But I know for now, it's just coming down to your materials, getting shards to buy stuff, health potions, or like the plants for health. I don't know if you can. I know you can upgrade your health, but I'm not too sure when you do that because I noticed that I have a plus at the bottom. So that must mean I have 1 full bar I can get full for health. Then I have like a +1. So I know that my main thing is trying to get health, especially when I'm just getting too greedy in attacking. Because like I said, I know for sure at the part that I'm at right now, I've died like at least twice. So, and it's all been from some slight mistake of me just not looking at my health, not paying attention. But I will say, I also wish that there was a lock-on system because that would really help me out to just be able to lock on to an enemy. Because most of the stuff I have to do, I'm having to take my thumb off the joystick. So, you know, what's the point? If I can lock onto them, then I can use my other things a little bit better. But I'm still knocking them out, so. And some of their moves are so erratic, like how he did a double kick. I could have started to try and attack, but he would have hurt me. So it comes down to, I think I took damage of something else at the movement error, but it still comes down to some of their movements can be erratic, especially I want to say in the next episode, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I know I focused on that because I still, even to this day, even after seeing some of the second game, I don't know what that is. I'd like to actually do some research with a couple of things in this game because one, I have no idea why Rost was exiled or set as an outcast. Because at some point he's going to say something about it, but like, why were you outcast? What did he do? What did Rost do? I don't know if there's anybody out there who knows what Rost did. I guess I'm trying to... I don't want to look it up. I want to because I want to give you the information for it. Oh my, like, look at that kick to the chest. Like, that hurts. Some of they're so sporadic that you don't necessarily know when they're going to attack and when they're not. So, but I guess you never go up behind a horse because they can kick you instantly. And if I'm not mistaken, once I get closer to this bonfire, this girl is just going to keep calling my name. Like, could you give me a second? I hear you. I promise I hear you. Oh, no, this guy. I hear you. But I'm just trying to loot stuff. Help. That's all I really want to do right now.
Please, a word?
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help, whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
The very first time I played this, even now, I figured they were going to give me a spear, but I think you just get a spear upgrade if I'm not mistaken, because I know she has hers, and if I'm not mistaken, she carries this spear throughout the whole game. Like, she doesn't get rid of it. I think Ross made it for her when she was younger, or either she made it, but still. Also, I know later on once I start getting the precision shot where you can kind of slow down time, I'm going to try and get some nice slide shots. I don't even know if you can slide under enemies, because that would be pretty cool if you could, because there's some taller ones that have weak spots underneath, and if I could just run to them and as they jump over me, just get that belly shot. Oh my god, I think you can do some really cool things if you take your time and really upgrade your stuff. Really track the movements, well not track the movements, but like learn the movements of these enemies.
Mine now.
But yeah, if I see an enemy, I'm definitely gonna kill it, because like I said, I want to get shards, I want to get upgrade equipment, I want to get stuff I can sell, crafting materials, because if I can get really good stuff really early, it'll make the game a lot easier than me just like going straight from mission to mission, running out of arrows, running out of health. That won't help me at all.
Thank you. I thought those Watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a Watcher saw me and called his pack. My oh, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Also, like, I know people are outcasted in this game, and you don't really find out later until how many people have actually been outcasted for some things that, like, I would say like a slap on the wrist would be. I guess outcasting is almost the same as just giving them like a jail sentence, because you can be gone for 10 years or a couple years, or just, you know, serve out your sentence. But it's like, once you become an outcast, you're pretty much set for a death sentence, because if you don't know how to survive out here, you're pretty much gone.
Come on.
There's so many robots around, so many... No, that's not, you know, even bandits and stuff like that. But like, look at this. This is a scrapper. He'll definitely take you out. And see, this is also what I'm saying. So the bow, if I had the precision shot, it would really take off. It really does damage hard. But I don't have it. Actually, I do think I have it. I just haven't used it yet, because if I'm not mistaken, I got it from Kurt when I visited him the first time. And I'm just not using it yet, but I know it would knock some of those parts off. It does a pretty good bit of damage. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the Carja sharp shot. And that's why I can't wait to explore the rest of the map, because I know there's just so many different variants of bows, trip casters, slings, hunting bow, and especially the outfit. I can't remember which one I had in my original playthrough, but I've never beat the game, so that's a big thing of why I'm playing it again.
I'll find a use
I would
for you.
like to uncover the full story and then eventually go to the Forbidden West just to explore the game even
There.
more. I will
Time to
cover
get
the
that spear.
DLC in this one, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be a while from now because it's a big game. I do want to try to 100% the game. I don't know if I'll get to every side mission, but we will definitely get to every main mission, of course. We're going to beat the game. And again, depending on how you stalk your prey, I mean, you're really a hunter. Like, you know, take your time, don't rush. I guess later on when you have to, but if you're like camping something, like right now, I don't want to take on 5 different enemies at once, especially with the scrappers, because if I'm not mistaken, they shoot. I know there's an enemy that shoots off like lasers or something at you. I know one of these is going to shoot a laser at me, so. Like with these right here, the tripcasters, I like these. If you can set them up and learn the route or like track the travel path that they're going to take, you can really trip them up, take some out pretty quickly, and you don't have to worry about it. Again, I did not think it was going to alert all of them. I really should have looked at my skills so that I could put some kind of point into it, but I didn't.
Here we go again.
And then I know that one saw me kill that one, but I guess since I went behind a rock, it lost sight of me for the smallest of seconds, and then I got into the brush, it didn't know where I was. I was able to get a really good sneak attack off of him. Because like I said, the spear is really strong, especially her heavy attack. And I'm going to do it again with this one, because he doesn't know where I am. So just straight heavy attack, boom, lure him to the bush, so they know where, like, in the vicinity of where I am, but they don't know where I'm at exactly.
A well-made weapon. Arana
Which
will be
you would
happy to
think
have that.
that a robot of this caliber would be able to have like some heat seeking and like see you, like, oh, I see a heat signature in the bush, let me go to that bush and check it out. But no, they're not gonna do that. But I know we got the spear already. I'm still just looting. If I see a downed robot, I'm gonna loot it for sure, because that's just easy. But I know we're gonna go ahead and head back to them to give them the spear. So I'm gonna loot this stuff, and then we'll see you back at giving them the spear.
Oh, Mother be praised. Aloy's back with the spear. First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Also, so I'm gonna go back and talk to them, because I noticed I didn't get anything from that, unless it had just I saw
When I
like
think
just
what
a
it
little
would've
bit
been
of
like
glimpse
if I
of
had
it.
lost Arana.
But I've also been playing Elden Ring, and I messed
you.
up in a part in Elden Ring where I was supposed to deliver a letter. I didn't deliver the letter because I didn't exhaust the dialogue. So I thought I needed to keep talking to them to get the like reward, which I don't think I needed to. I think I just need to wait, because I had said everything I needed to say. And I think now we're gonna head to Rost and talk to him real quick. After I save, of course.
Aloy. You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the Embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Also, I would like to say, I feel like the reason Rost usually, I don't want to say he rushes, but he like dismisses what she says, is because one, he doesn't want her to worry. He wants her to think about the task at hand, especially going to the Proving. Wait, I'm gonna stop talking. But you're going to see what I'm saying about the outcast thing. What did he do? What did he do? God, those Elden Ring doors.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the Embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass.
Okay, so like I
What
was
sort of
saying,
beast was that?
I feel like he dismisses what she says is just because he wants her to focus on the task at hand. But also, it's kind of hard for him to think he's spent so many years with her. I don't necessarily know how old she is now. I'd give or take like 18 or something like that, maybe 16. I'm not too sure. But he spent, you know, the better part of her life. I don't want to say his, because I don't know how old he was when he got her. But
What happened to
this is like his child. And he knows that he's a very strict follower of the tribal
I'll watch your
laws.
carcass. I'll harvest
So
the parts.
once she becomes a brave, he's
Watch
not
your
going to talk to her
surroundings.
anymore. He will just vanish. And she won't, even if she did try to talk to him, he's not going to answer because he's going to go by the laws of the tribe. Plus, he doesn't want her to get in trouble. He wants her to not be an outcast. He wants her to prove herself in the Proving, at least become part of the tribe so that she's not always just an outcast. Because I don't know how far she would get as an outcast. She won't be able to leave the Embrace. She would just always be stuck there as an outcast. Because I don't think he's ever left since he's become an outcast. I think this is about the closest. And I'm not too sure.
They did.
Since he didn't speak to them, I don't know how he managed to get out here unless he knew what was going on
This machine
and
will
just
be
happened to come across this place and was like, yo,
Careful.
can I go out and go hunt? Because like he said, he was reaped in honor, so he must have been a great warrior. They know he's capable, so they're like, yeah, you can go out and, you know, I think he'll be fine. And if not, he's an outcast, so it really doesn't matter. So I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if they did let him out or if they didn't, because he's an outcast. So it's like, one, he was probably a great warrior and he'll be okay. Two, he's an outcast, and if he doesn't come back, so be it.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. Do you understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I
I
place my
really
traps?
wonder if she did get in trouble if he wouldn't actually help her. And then, okay, also, this is called a sawtooth. I don't know why they call it that, because there's another creature in here. I thought I can get up there. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It looked like I could get up there, and I almost got caught. Everything almost went wrong very quickly. So I'm glad I didn't, because what I did worked out so much better. But I want to know why this is called a sawtooth, because there's another creature in here that is called a scrapper, and it actually has saws in its mouth. That's what I think should be called a sawtooth. 100%. And then I thought he saw me do that, and I was like, oh my god, he's going to walk into it. Because I wanted to at least lay down 2 of them to try and, like, you know, trip him up. I mean, because it is a tripwire, but he didn't walk into it. And I will say, this is going to take some time, and I almost hit him with the rock, and I was so scared to throw it. I should have thrown it just now, because he would at least hit it. But I know I want to put 2 of these down just in case, because they do come in really handy later on. Especially, like I said, if you can see the route they're going to take, which he's actually going to take quite a while to get back across here.
Good. I can use this.
Okay, so I cut it so that, because it takes him a while to get back over here. Literally, he stops right before that just to, like, check out something. What it is, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm doing some moderate damage with the heavy attack, and that really, really helps, because I thought, like, I know with him, he can take me out very, very quickly. And then, with the second one, he just jumps right over it. So, I was like, no, you can't do that. So, luckily with that one, he landed right on it. I was able to get his little canister. And I noticed that it was going to blow up. So, I was like, yeah, I'm far enough away. So, almost took me out. And I'm so happy. And then I throw a rock. I threw a rock. I mean, look at his health, though. I mean, he was, like, definitely down. And there goes that precision shot, the sharp shot bow. Say that 5 times fast. That one does a lot of damage, especially after you knock parts off, or if you're knocking parts off.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
I will say, he doesn't know how true his words are when it comes to her having a greater purpose.
Dawn has
I mean, that
passed.
could just be, you know, a father's
This will be
sentiment.
your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
I do wonder what his plans are, but I know we're going to go ahead and make our way to him. And here he is. And it sounds like a rave's going on.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
I've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Not until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
The fact that it was going to have me say good riddance, and now to be the last thing I say to him.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May all Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
Well, with this dramatic walk away, this is the end of the video. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Again, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and the bell for notifications. And like always, we will see you guys in the next video for The Proving.